Hey, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I'm going to be doing a product review or testing out a brand new part for my Honda 26 Honda CRF 250R. Factory connection hooked me up. I've been struggling finding traction and some plushness in the rear, and this is supposedly the secret piece we have here. So let's get to the unboxing. All right, here we go. Factory connection got this part out to me. There's some instructions. It is a link. Part number and stuff is there. This link, in my experience, is going to raise the bike a little bit and put some pressure on the front wheel, give it some plushness and all-around traction. So here we go. Ooh, nice piece. So what I'll do is I'll take off the stock one. I'll show you how easy that is to do on the bike, and we'll pack this up with grease and put it in the bike, and then I'll give you a review of it after I ride it. All right, let's go. What we're gonna do here is we're replacing this link. You have your swing arm bolt that's gonna come out, this lower link bolt, and then the lower shock bolt. I'm not even gonna take off the skid plate, show you how easy this is. We're just gonna take those bolts out, slide the, take these nuts off, slide the bolts out, and we'll get it on the bench. Right here, I'm cleaning off the original link. We're gonna reuse the washers that seal to the link and the collars. The new link has brand new bearings pressed in and has some seals, but you still have to use the washers that seal to the seals. Grease them up. I had trouble. If you put too much grease in the shock one that goes to the lower shock, you might have trouble sliding it up into the shock body. All right, greasing them up, or greasing the new one up using all the old or the existing spacers and collars. The difference I notice is that, see how this one's shorter than that one? I don't know if you can get it on camera. I'm trying to square it up. It's a little shorter, so I think it's gonna pull the shock up and raise the bike up. I noticed that this piece is a little bit forward compared to that one. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. So like if I put something through here, I don't think it's gonna line up. But it's a nice piece. Factory connection did a really good job with this one. I hope everything works good and gives me the results I'm looking for. All right, so let's put it in the bike, and yeah, we'll get back to it. While installing this, I found it easier to insert the top bolt that goes to the swing arm first. It's the shorter one, and then installing the lower shock bolt, and then the longer one to the link, and torque them up to that spec that's there. 31 for the shock bolt, 55 for the other two. All right, that was pretty easy. Everything is in there. Obviously, if you're doing this at the track, I don't recommend, because you'll have sand and dirt all in those bearings in that area. So I washed this area off. I didn't clean the whole bike, but I definitely cleaned that. When you're re-greasing, you don't want to get your sand in those roller bearings. And yeah, so this bike, I'm gonna set the sag at 108, 110 for this setting. That's what factory connection recommends. Obviously, to match this all, you're gonna need your factory connection suspension. They revalved and serviced and did all my suspension. Thank you, Scott, for hooking me up. It's been a great help. Go check those guys out. The store I'm out of is in New Hampshire, so I'm in the New England area if you're out further west or whatnot, if you get this. But yeah, we're gonna review this after I ride it. The purpose of this is to put more weight. It raised the rear up, so it's gonna put more weight on the front wheel, give you better positive traction on the front, and in the rear, it's gonna be more plush and handle big G outs. It's just a different curve of geometry with that link. So you saw the link was a little bit shorter. My feeling on sitting on this is it raised the rear up, so you can run less sag, or more sag, I guess I should say. So yeah, I also have factory chassis parts offset bearing races in my headset, so that front wheel is out that way more for stability on these Hondas. But yeah, I'm excited to go try this out. Yeah, we're gonna try it, give you a quick review and my feelings on how it feels and reverbs back to the bike. And I'm gonna bet that this is gonna solve any comfortable traction issues I was having. Factory Connection always does the right thing, and they're figuring something out. I just happen to be in a position where I can try this part, and well, I bought it, but try it out and give you some feedback if it's something you're looking for on your Honda. All right, we'll ride it, and I'll let you know what I feel. All right. So wrapping up this video on the Factory Connection, I want to call it a raising link. This one right here that I've been showing you how to install. I raced Southwick, the Wick MX338 this weekend, J-Day off-road, and I put it to the test in the sand and in those sandy trails. The link was amazing. Just so you know, I'm 165 pounds, running 108 sag. Prior to this, I used to run this bike at 100 sag, and I quite liked it, but this caters to more sag. So I'm at 108. The bike feels super plush. I can send it in any of those like sand rollers. It doesn't kick side to side because I don't have so much tension on that spring, I'm gonna say. But for me, with my setting, with the FCP offset bearing races and the raising link from Factory Connection, 7 millimeters on the fork right here, so a little bit past the line, and 108 sag. That's the money for me. If you are heavier, you might need a stiffer spring. If you're lighter, obviously a lighter spring. I'm running 4 or 5 springs in my fork and the stock spring in the shock. Other settings, I don't know if these are correct, but my rebound and compression shock is at 15 and 15. And for compression and rebound, I'm three turns out on high speed. My fork, I'm all the way out on compression, and I'm at 15 on rebound. But keep in mind, if you have a stock bike, these won't work, because I have these custom super duper tested settings that we're running. We have like a really stiff hold up fork. So that being said, is this link worth it is the real question. I believe so. For me, it just gave me comfort, A, traction wise, front and rear, B or two, when you hit like a big G out, it doesn't like jar your back, or if you're standing through some rollers and you bottom it out, it's just a lot more plush and forgiving. I keep saying to the guys that I've ridden my bike with that I feel like Joe Shimoda in the rollers at Southwick. It's just, it felt really good. And in the woods, translating it to the woods, I want to say it was a plus all around. It just made the bike so much more predictable. It made the front and rear plusher, if that's even possible, with just that link. And it turned really good. It has traction, rear wheel traction, so it doesn't slide out like, I don't know, you can just carve on stuff and line up ruts on turns way easier. The bike felt a lot more balanced to me, but this is my opinion and this is my rating. I give it a 10 on the rating scale, because this just woke up a new level of confidence for me, and I'm level 11 now. Now the possibilities are endless. I just gotta dial in where I want my clickers, and it does change your rebound a bit because it feels like a little bit more dead feeling. So we might try 106 sag instead of 108, just to see how that reacts in the woods, sand pit, track. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna say. Thank you to Scott Buxton at Factory Connection. You need a link, give him a shout, ask for him, say I referred you, and thank you for watching this video, and like and subscribe. We'll catch you at the next. Later.